Welcome back to the Print 3D channel. Today is February 6th, and that means day 37 of the 3DP 365 project. And on today's episode, we're going to show you how I printed out this very cool Octopus Tablet Stand, so stick around. Welcome back, and thank you for joining me here for day 37 of the 3DP 365 project. If you're unfamiliar with the project, check out the description below. I put a facts section down at the bottom that'll give you all the details. But on today's episode, we printed out this very cool practical Octopus Tablet Stand. And for this print, we used MatterHackers PRO PLA in the color of white on our brand new gMax 1.5 XT Plus. While browsing around on Thingiverse for something very practical to print, I came across this very cool Octopus Tablet Stand. And it has a very cool design. It uses two octopus tentacles to hold up your tablet. And there's a couple different versions, and we printed version 2. So let's head over to Thingiverse and I'll show you where to download the model. Then we'll tab over to Simplify 3D and I'll show you my settings for this print. Then we'll fire up some of that time-lapse footage and I'll meet you guys back here at the workbench. Alright, so here we are at Thingiverse. Here is the Octopus Tablet Stand version 2. And I'll put the link down in the description so you can download and print this yourself. And as you can see, it's been collected quite a few times and made quite a few times, and there's a few remixes. And of course, we've already printed ours. So let's tab over to Simplify 3D and I'll show you my settings for this print. Okay, so here we are at Simplify 3D, and as you can see, the model is on the print bed at 100%. I'll just double click and I'll show you it's at 100%. And we did add some support material underneath these arms because I was a little concerned about these overhangs. And I did save this as a factory file so I could open up and show you guys my settings. And speaking of which, let's check out my process settings. Under layer height, we did a 0.2mm layer height with 3 top and bottom solid layers and 3 perimeters. We also ran a brim by entering 0 in the skirt offset at 4 outlines. For infill, we used 15%. We did generate support material. For temperature, this is MatterHackers PRO PLA, and I'm still testing their temperatures with the new E3D hot end. So 206 and 209 are my current temperatures. For cooling, we have a 3-stage cooling system set up. And under speed, we ran this out at 50 millimeters per second. So let's hit OK, and let's hit Prepare to Print, and I'll show you how it slices. Alright, so that was a real-time slice, and you saw it all, and let's play this so you can see how it prints. And as you can see, these two tentacles, they grow up from these 2 points, and these 2 tentacles will grow together to form a single object. And that support material is really there for a good reason, just to make sure those areas turn out nice and smooth. And of course, we've already printed ours, so let's fire up some of that time-lapse footage and I'll meet you guys back at the workbench and we'll talk about the print. Okay, so that was a cool little bit of time-lapse footage, and here is the Octopus Tablet Stand, and I'll put some close-ups in at the end like I always do. But this turned out pretty awesome, and I'm pretty happy with this print. The 2 little areas that we added support material, those are very clean. I am very impressed with that. Check those out. I don't know if you can see those, but the rest of the model turned out pretty awesome too. I did have quite a few retraction spikes because I am still working on my retraction settings, but those just pick right off. Those aren't any kind of big deal. Those don't affect the print whatsoever. And the rest of the print looks pretty awesome. I'm very happy with this. And this is a very practical print because I will be using this on my desk to hold my tablet. And speaking of support material, I don't know if you can see that or not, but look at that cradle of the support material created for our print. That is very smooth. I am very impressed. And the surface finish that it left behind is very impressive too. We did have a few retraction spikes to pick off, but those just come right off anyway. So I would say this is a very successful practical print, and I definitely will be using this to hold up my tablet on my desk. Well, that about wraps it up for day 37 of the 3DP 365 project. I hope you found this episode interesting and informative. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, comment, like, and share those videos, and join me again tomorrow for the very next episode of the 3DP 365 project. This turned out pretty awesome. This is a very cool use of 3D printing for a practical purpose.